Hello there, my friend. Take a seat, relax, and let's talk for a while. Today, I want to share a story with you. It's about addiction, but it's not just about the problem. It's about hope and finding your way back to yourself. Addiction can make you feel stuck, like you're caught in a storm, but I promise you every storm passes. I remember a young man who used to visit me. Let's call him Sam. Sam was a bright, kind person, but he had a problem. He couldn't stop smoking. It started off small, just a cigarette here and there with friends. But slowly it became his routine, and soon he couldn't go a day without it. He tried to quit many times, but every time he found himself reaching for another pack. He came to me, not for answers, but because he was tired. Tired of fighting and failing. I told Sam, "You are not your addiction. You're more than that. But if you want to change, you need to understand why you're holding on to it." He thought about it for a moment, and then he said, "I smoke because it makes me feel calm." That was the first step. He realized he wasn't really addicted to cigarettes. He was addicted to the feeling of calm they gave him. So I asked him, "What else makes you feel calm?" He said, "Nothing really." And I said, "Well, there's your answer. We need to find something else. Addiction isn't just about the habit, it's about the need it fills. Maybe it's comfort or escape or just a way to pass the time. But whatever it is, you can't simply remove it. You have to replace it." So Sam and I started looking for other things that made him feel good. He tried drawing, but it wasn't for him. Then he tried running, and he liked it a little better. But one day he picked up a guitar, and I saw a spark in his eyes. He'd never played before, but he liked the way it felt, the way it made his hands move, the sound of the strings. It didn't happen overnight, but Sam slowly started to play the guitar more and smoke less. Whenever he felt the urge to smoke, he'd pick up his guitar instead. It was hard at first. Sometimes he still smoked, but he didn't stop trying. Every time he chose the guitar over the cigarette, it was a small victory. And those small victories added up. The key, my friend, is not to be perfect. It's to keep trying. Even when you stumble, you get back up and try again. That's how you win. I know it sounds simple, but sometimes the simplest things are the hardest to do. Sam still plays his guitar today. He's not perfect, and he still struggles now and then, but he's come a long way, and that's what matters. So if you're fighting your own battle, I want you to ask yourself, what am I really looking for? What do I need? It could be peace, it could be a way to cope with stress, or maybe just something to fill the empty hours. Once you know, you can start looking for healthier ways to find it. Remember, you're not alone in this. There are people who care about you, people who want to help. Don't be afraid to reach out. Talk to a friend, a family member, or even a stranger if you have to. Sometimes just saying it out loud can make it feel a little less heavy. Addiction is not the end of your story. It's just a chapter, and you have the power to write the next one. Be patient with yourself. Change is slow, but it happens, little by little, just like how a seed grows into a tree. And when you fall, don't beat yourself up. Just stand up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Because every time you try, you get a little stronger. And that strength will carry you through. So my friend, take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and know that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. I hope you find your way, and when you do, don't forget to share your story. You never know who might be listening, who might need to hear it. Thank you for joining me today. If my words brought you a little bit of peace, please share this video and let's spread this message.